Today I'll be showing you the complete Our Transformation Story pin series. This was a monthly pin series back in 2022, and it was a bi-coastal pin series, which means that one month's pin was released only at Disneyland, and then the next month's pin was only at Walt Disney World, and then it alternated back and forth throughout the year. These were $19.99 per pin, and they are a limited edition of $27.50. So this is a 12-pin collection, and the pin designs feature a Disney villain who does some sort of transformation in their story. There are a lot of really awesome pin designs in this series, so let's get right to it and take a look at the pins. Okay, we're going to start with Ursula, who was released in January of 2022, and then this is the backer card. It says Our Transformation Story, has a lot of cool little shiny colors to it. And then these were $19.99. Nice. So here is the Ursula pin. So we have Ursula up on the top, and then of course she transforms into Vanessa. And we have Flotsam Jetsam here too. This is a super nice pin, and all of these are pin on pin. So you can see here that Ursula is the back pin, and then Vanessa and Flotsam Jetsam are the front pin. So the backs all look the same here. So we have the Mickey waffle pattern. They each have 2 pin posts. Yay! It's always good to have the 2 pin posts. And then they are all limited edition, 2,750. Yeah, super cool. I love the sandblast effect in the background, if you can see that. That's cool. Pin 2, this was for February. This is the Evil Queen. So we have the Evil Queen in the background there, and she's got the heart box, and this is her throne that she sits on. Lots of color in this one. And then the foreground pin is the old hag with the apple. And we have some smoke here and there. Really cool effect there. We got Maleficent. I love this one. So this one, we have Maleficent, and she is kind of looking over her shoulder, but she's heading this way. And then right behind her is the green fire and the spinning wheel. And then the background portion of the pin is Maleficent as the dragon with a purple sandblasted background there. So the fire is sandblasted, and then the purple is got a sandblast element too. You can kind of see it there. Super nice. The front pin, the pin on pin part on this one's pretty big. Right, next we have Hades, and this one, love this design. So we have Hades, and it's split down the middle, so you have kind of a normal Hades on the left, and then a very angry Hades on the right. We have different colored fire on both sides too. On the top of the pin, sticking out of the top, we have 2 heads of the Hydra, and then at the bottom of the pin we have Pain and Panic, and then the Mortal Potion right there. And of course we have the sandblasted elements in the background and in the potion. And I love how much Panic sticks out here. The next one is Yzma. So we have Yzma right here, and she has one of her potions. You can't tell if that's the llama potion or not, but it's one of the potions. And then she, of course, transforms into the little cat there. And then in the background we do have Kronk with the devil and angel Kronk on his shoulders. So this is kind of it's an Yzma pin, but it's Kronk too. So it's kind of a double villain, if you can call Kronk a villain, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. And it continues with the sandblast effect. So all the background elements are sandblasted. And I like the look of that. Looks cool. And next we have Dr. Facilier. So he's standing right here on the side, and he's got a bunch of different cards here. And then we have some, you know what those are, skeletons, demons in the background there. And this one's mostly the front pin. If you see here, it's Facilier, and all the cards are the front pin. So the background is just the fire, and then the 2 little, I guess there's one in the middle too. The 3 little demons there. Super cool design. And the next in the series is Madame Mim. She, of course, transforms quite a bit, especially when she's in that battle with Merlin. So we have Madame Mim down here, and she has some green behind her, and that is the front pin. You can see right there. And then in the background, we have her. She transforms into some other woman, and then a purple dragon. I don't know if they have names, but you know, she transforms into many different things. And we have some orange fire on the top. And the next one is Jafar. So he, of course, transforms into a few different things. So we have Jafar down here with the snake staff, and then he actually is with Iago right there. And they are the pin-on-pin part. And then in the background, we have the old man that he transforms at the start. And we have the snake Jafar back there, and then the big Jafar genie at the top there. Super cool design. Okay, now we have Mother Gothel, and she is in the foreground right here, and she's holding some of Rapunzel's hair. And then in the background, it's Mother Gothel when she gets older. And then she has to grab the hair, sing the song, and then she becomes the front version of herself. And then in the background, we have the flower, the magic flower there. That's really cool. You can really see the sandblast in that flower. It's also in her hair too. So now we have Cruella de Vil. So we have Cruella down here on the pin-on-pin part. You can see that's her right there. And then in the background, we have her with some really wild and crazy hair, and she looks, I don't know, pretty crazy. And then she has Horace and Jasper, her two partners in crime there. Pretty cool design. And then in November of 2022, they released the Queen of Hearts. So we have the Queen of Hearts down here. She is the pin-on-pin part. And then in the background, we have a lot of roses being painted red and some of her other personalities coming out there. And then in December, we got Ka. So this one's interesting because this one, so you have, he's a snake and it has two pin-on-pins. So if you flip it to the side, both heads are a pin-on-pin. And then we have regular Ka down here, and then we have the hypnotized Ka here. You can look into the eyes. So it's mostly background, but the two heads are the pin-on-pins. And then his eyes, if I can get in close enough. Yeah, I believe his eyes have like a sandblast element to them too. So that was the Complete Our Transformation Story pin series. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite or favorites, because I tried to pick a favorite and I ended up with three. I can't decide. So my three favorites here are Maleficent. I love the design of that one with the dragon, and then Maleficent's walking this way with the green fire. The other one I like is Hades. I love how Hades is split down the middle with the blue side and a red side. And then the third one is Ursula. I like the little air bubbles or water bubbles or whatever they are in the background, that they have all the sandblasted element inside those bubbles, which looks awesome. So those are the three that I picked out of this collection as my favorites. So this is one of my favorite pin series in 2022. I think my top pin series was the Disneyland poster pin series, which I have back here. Those are my favorite ones. I do have a video that shows all of those too. So this one comes in just behind that one, but super close, because these are great designs too. So hope you enjoyed seeing the full Our Transformation Story pin series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.